Utuntu ZAMgazine talk show. It's a beautiful Friday, and my ladies are here looking all sorts of delicious.
Thank you. You too. Yeah, the pink is really popping, and so
On
this
the
weather
back as well. It's very detailed.
Nice.
And I mean, we're all dressed up for this week's edition of Cocktails and Fitness.
Yes.
Exactly.
Later on coming up, we're gonna have Gary, a mixologist. He's gonna make us some beautiful cocktails for Christmas. And then later on, we're gonna jump into a little fitness exercise that we can do during COVID and at home. Nothing to do with gym. So yeah, it's exciting for that.
Fun though.
Welcome back to Utuntu. As we mentioned before, we have a very exciting show today, and we'll be doing one of my favorite things, which is mixing up cocktails. And today we have the talented Gary from GAZ Mixology. Gary, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so today we're cooking up, well, not cooking up, but we're mixing up some fun Christmas cocktails. I mean, Christmas is coming up, so naturally it's nice to have some exciting drinks on our table, right?
Of course.
What are we going to be making today?
So we're going to be making a few drinks.
Okay.
So we'll be making two lovely cocktails that you can make in your home. And then the last one will be making a shot.
Nice. I
Just
love
to
me
get
a
it
shot.
nice and exciting.
Great. I can see like you have some very interesting contraptions. I mean, I recognize the juice and the alcohol, but just give me a little tidbits of what's happening here.
Alright, so today we'll be using some egg white in our cocktail.
Yummy.
We'll be using some kiwi.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got some dehydrated oranges that we'll be putting in the mix for the
I'm sure
decor.
that's about to make that cocktail taste a whole lot different and wake it up, right?
Yeah, definitely. So
Nice.
we've got all these exciting things that not on our Zambian market, very popular. So these are international cocktails that you can easily make in your kitchen. Very nice, simple. And what I prefer about these cocktails is that they've got original ingredients.
Nice.
So you've got the originality in there. So that the fresh fruits,
Yummy.
the syrup that you'll be using, the egg white. So it's nice, exciting, and different. It's not something that you've tasted before.
Interesting. So this is going to be really, really epic for us. Before we get into it, just really, how did you end up getting into all of this?
So this is a funny story. I went to Australia for school.
Okay.
And while I was there, most of us guys get side jobs.
Okay.
And for me, you know, everyone went into looking after old folks.
Okay, I see.
And the likes.
The easier, boring stuff.
Yeah. And I went in a different direction. I went with hospitality.
Nice.
And started off making coffees, and pretty much the interest built from there.
Nice.
And it was something that you can imagine. Started going there for school, but then ended up changing my career path.
I love that.
To
I think that's
hospitality,
what's been so interesting about our generation is that yes, we go to school to study other things, but you generate passions that are different and exciting, and lo and behold, it's even something you can make money from.
Yes, indeed. And this is the thing. There was a very huge gap in our market here in Zambia, and I was like, why not? Why not take advantage?
Exactly.
And why not bring international standards back home?
And everybody is keen on that. I mean, we do a lot of traveling, so we know these tastes. So it's nice that you're bringing all these flavors back home.
Exactly.
Stay tuned. We are going to start mixing up some really fun stuff in a bit. Welcome back to our beautiful Utuntu viewers. You know we couldn't make cocktails without my ladies.
Of course.
So we're gonna get into it. So Gary, what's the first cocktail we're gonna be making?
So this one, I call it the Christmas eggnog.
Okay.
So we'll be using some whiskey, and as the name goes, there's some egg in there. So we're going to use the egg white. Then we've got our sweet and sour mix.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
All right. So we'll put out our shaker here. Right. So there we go. We'll put in a good 30 mils.
Okay. What is that? Lemon juice?
Lemon juice.
Okay.
So we're going with the sweet sour. So you've got lemon juice, and then you've got your homemade sugar syrup.
Yeah. Okay.
So far I'm noticing that everything has to be measured, right?
Of course, because the one thing that is about cocktails is always balance.
Yeah.
Balance.
I get that. And that's why I think a lot of people struggle because they struggle to keep it consistent.
Yes.
That's why you never have one cocktail that just tastes the one.
No, that's just
Yes.
You go to
That's
this
so
place,
true.
it's different. You go to the other place, that's different. So.
Yeah, so you see, that's the thing. You've got most places that don't want to keep the same standard, so it's always different. They're always trying to make it differently, their own versions.
Yeah.
But for me, I always emphasize on shaking it up, making the same ingredients. See that there?
Did you just see how he just separated the egg?
Yeah, that was like all in the air.
And the yolk
Nice.
is just on its own. So why don't you add the yolk there?
So when you get the yolk in, you get that proper egg taste to it.
Oh,
When you just use the egg white, it's what it does is that it brings so much foam.
I see.
Yes,
and
and
it's a
does
bit more
not.
subtle.
Yes, and does not affect the cocktail taste whatsoever.
Okay, great.
So what we'll do here in this sense is that we'll dry shake it.
Dry shaking? Is there wet shaking?
That's when you add ice.
Okay, there you go.
All right. So lock it.
Okay. My favorite part. Then I know everything is happening. Everything good is
When they
happening
shake that
when it's shaking.
That's how you know I mix mixology. The way.
So have you seen? That's because of the egg
I
white.
can already smell that. It
okay.
smells yummy. So I noticed that you use whiskey.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can use whiskey. You can use amaretto.
Okay.
And you can use, well, those are the popular ones
Okay.
to get the best out of this mix.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right. So, like you said, the wet shake now.
Okay.
All right.
So fun.
Yeah.
I probably would have spelled everything by now. Takes quite some technique.
All right.
It's a whole process.
That was quick.
Is everybody oh sorry, not an alcoholic. People here on set drink. Oh my gosh.
I don't mind having a sip.
To be bad.
I don't mind having a
All
sip.
right. So we've got that. Now we'll double strain it.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Looks like milk.
It does. Funny enough, eh?
Yeah.
Well, there's a
That's
little bit
nice
extra
to
for
To taste.
yeah.
Who's gonna do the honors?
And then we've got the
Oh.
So what's that?
dehydrated orange.
So is the orange
As
just
garnish.
for a garnish?
Yes.
I've got a question before you have a sip, Daddy. What's the signature about this cocktail?
So the thing is that the one thing is the egg mixture.
Okay. Because I've seen the color is so white and there's a bit of.
Well, this is going to be like this for the first maybe 2 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But then after that, you really get to see the white foam right at the top.
I see.
I'm already seeing something settling down already.
Yeah. So if you look at it,
Yeah.
you can start seeing it
Yeah,
as you
I can.
go.
I can see it now.
I'm anxious. I'm ready to
Please.
taste.
And
Go ahead and tell us.
Cheers, guys. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. This is good, Gary. Christmas is gonna be a whole lot different, guys. Trust me. Anybody else is gonna have a taste?
So have you seen how it's now?
Yes, yes.
Settle down.
Yeah.
Such a pretty drink. Such a pretty drink.
So cute.
I need you guys to taste some of this.
We'll definitely have a sip. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Gary, what's drink number 2?
All right. So with drink number 2, I'll just put this one to the side. Is that we're now going to be with kiwis,
Yummy.
and I call this the Grinch.
Oh,
Grinch.
the Grinch who stole Christmas. Have you guys seen that? Such a good
All
movie.
right. So the good thing about this one, when you come out at the end of it, it's going to be nice and green
Yummy.
because of the kiwi.
Kiwi is such a pretty fruit and such a summer fruit as well.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I feel like it's not really appreciated here as much. So you would find that it's very rare that people will be out buying kiwi.
Yeah, I think it's those who are probably maybe well traveled will be familiar with it because it's a Mediterranean fruit.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily grow kiwis here, so it's obviously.
Like, oh, I'm going to the market to
Yeah.
get kiwis. It's so rare.
And you see, now that's the thing about it, right? Is that imagine just the fruit itself, how it's not appreciated.
Yeah.
And then you now have it in a cocktail. You know, we're now putting it in a cocktail.
I know, I do appreciate the taste of kiwi. It is yummy fruit. Have you guys tried it before?
I'm trying it today.
All right, so we've cut up a couple of kiwis.
And I've noticed something. All your ingredients are organic, like you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Fruits.
So not only does this get you nice and tipsy, then you're at least taking the best ingredients into your body as well.
Yes. There's organic.
While you take the bad stuff, you also take it in the good stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Quite balance.
Exactly. Just like the measurements that we need in the cocktail.
I love how you're all justifying your reasons. If it works, it works.
Thank
Yes,
you.
definitely.
All right.
So that's some kiwi in. You
Yes.
smash it up.
And with our lovely gin
I'm
there.
a gin girl, so yes to the gin.
Alright.
So I've got a question. Can you use any gin or maybe specific gardens?
Well, there's the thing about cocktails is that you don't want to use very expensive alcohol because you won't really you will get the flavor, but you're not going to appreciate the alcohol.
Okay.
So we usually use like we call base spirits. Our base spirits are those spirits that are easily accessible, and we'll get the job done pretty much.
There you go, guys. Now you know, so you don't have to be worried about your budget.
Yes.
You know. So again, if you notice with these two, we've both got the sweet sour mix with
Okay,
that.
love that.
Goes in together.
Yeah. All right. Now this time we'll dry shake. There's no need for that because we don't have any egg whites.
So you only dry shake if you're using egg whites or any other particular ingredients that you dry shake?
No, pretty much with egg whites. It's a must that you have to dry shake because the one thing that you want from it is to get the foam.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. There's also one more. If you're also using coffee, if you've got I don't know if you've heard of the Espresso Martini.
Yes, I have.
Yes, that one I would also recommend you to dry shake it.
That one has egg too.
No, but coffee. Because of the coffee mix. All right, we shake it a good 10, 15 seconds till you feel it's quite cold there, so it's nice and chilled.
I love it.
I mean, cocktails should always be served chilled. By all means, do not ever get served.
I'm the one testing.
Oh, that's you.
This is my turn now.
Maggie, I'm just matching your dress.
Yeah, a little bit of green. Everywhere.
No, but I see what you did there.
You did?
Yeah.
That looks so pretty.
Pretty, yeah.
Yummy,
So
yummy,
it's
yummy.
unique. Yes.
It's really
Let us know how that goes, ma'am. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Tell us
It's
about
a test to die for. Goodness.
Yeah,
And I like the fact that it's so simple. I mean, within a minute or two, you're done.
Yes, so this is something that cocktails, unfortunately here in Zambia, our cocktails take 10, 15 minutes, sometimes 20.
Yes.
The one thing that I always tell people that I work for or that employ me to do some work for them is always a cocktail shouldn't take more than 3 minutes to come out.
That's perfect. I mean, really, that is true. I mean, why have cocktails that last long? By the time you're waiting for your next drink, you've sobered down or you're on a bit of a downer.
It has to
And
go
so you
with
see
the
the trick with this one is that the turnover when it comes to how many you drink becomes quicker because you're not waiting so long for your cocktail.
That's good for business.
It's coming out very, very,
Very good for business.
Yes.
What do you think? It's amazing, yeah?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Crisp and fresh.
So I think that we're going to the shot.
We do have a shot as well.
Yeah.
A Christmas shot. What is our Christmas shot?
So this one is the lemon drop. Now, now the thing about this cocktail, right, is this shot is that, you know, while we're singing our Christmas carols, we get the sore throat, you know. So the one thing about this one is that it's going to take back, you know,
You're
the
saying,
sore throats and the lights. So to keep you singing all Christmas long.
You guys have
Get us singing already, please.
Yeah, so with this one I'll just do something small, just
And the shot glass, obviously.
Yeah.
Need that test
Sugar, is that sugar or salt? Sugar?
Sugar.
Okay.
Okay.
Sugar.
So that's how you get the sugar on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one day.
Oh, now you know.
Now I know.
Simple as that.
This Christmas, I'm in charge of the drinks.
Please. I'm ready to come any day. Just share your location.
Hope
We do.
Okay. No, let me use that one.
Okay.
Okay.
What do
That's
you
vodka.
usually do for your Christmases? Are you mixing cocktails for family during Christmas, Gary?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay.
Well, for the first maybe 30 minutes, that's what I'm doing. After that, I'm definitely.
You're part of the party now.
Of course. It's a time to get married, isn't it?
Of course.
Yeah. So you can imagine working 24/7 even on Christmas.
Oh no. But at least you do have quite the fun job. I mean, who wouldn't want to work with cocktails
Of course.
every other day?
So 24/7 surrounded by cocktails.
So do you also train people?
Yes, I do a couple of classes for cocktails. I do wine tastings, trainings.
Okay.
They need a menu, so menu engineering in general from cocktails.
This, I think this is yours.
No, girl.
I can handle this.
Go right in.
Gary, we should toast. Please mix yourself one and you and I toast. No?
All right, no, sounds good. I think I might have a little bit. I think I might have a little bit.
You're not
I can't
about
be
to
the
make
only one
all
without
this
a shot.
yumminess and not take part.
With the lemon drop.
Lemon drop.
Come over here.
And do you have social media pages? Like, where are you found?
Yeah.
If someone wants to look you up and book you for Christmas.
So with this one, you would find me on Instagram at GAZ Mixology. If you can take a look at the shirts, you should also see something like that. And yeah, that's where you can book all your consultations
Okay.
and the likes. And then
Should you say cheers to Christmas?
Cheers to Christmas. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Ooh. Yep. It's hitting
feel that
every
wasn't
spot
enough.
it needs to.
I honestly feel that wasn't enough.
Yeah, it was really
So good,
yummy.
yeah.
I love
And
that
quite
all the
refreshing
drinks
as well.
are clean and crisp. They don't feel heavy, especially now that it's hot. I mean, they're perfect, not only Christmas cocktails, but also summer cocktails, really.
yeah, so you find like with these ones, you can either, if you don't want to add the sugar, you can keep away from it. If
Okay.
you're on the diabetic side,
Okay.
Can I brown
or you can add. Well, we don't add brown sugar. That's because brown sugar changes the color of your drink.
I see.
So just to make the shot interesting, can somebody use salt on it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So usually we always do this with tequila shots.
Oh yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Although usually they'll give you some salt.
On the side.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
on the
fine.
side. But otherwise, these standard ones.
I
can go wrong.
love everything. This is the first time I'm having something completely different from my usual. I'm not putting myself out there, but I'm saying, it's good to appreciate something different. And honestly, this is amazing.
So Gary, I noticed that you don't use a lot of the mixers, like the soda waters, the lemonades. Why is that?
So the thing about that is that it's got so much sugar content, and I try and stay away from that.
I like that because we do have some people who love to watch their weight and still enjoy a good cocktail. So notice that you can make a yummy cocktail that doesn't have your soda water or doesn't carry a lot of your sugars, right?
Exactly. And the one thing about it is I also feel with the experience that I have, it's too easy.
It's too easy,
It's
right?
too
It's almost
easy.
like you're cheating. So when you mix with your
Exactly.
flavors, I feel you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so
It is.
you find that we all use different flavors. I actually, when I go to market, I actually put chili
Oh, yummy.
in some of my cocktails.
Okay.
So what are you pairing your
Cinnamon.
chili with?
With watermelon.
Oh.
Yummy. I
sounds
think we might
interesting.
have to have Gary on the show next time.
Few days before Christmas. I think you should have time.
Yeah. No, please. Always visit my page, see what's there, see what you're interested in, whether it's cocktails, wines, spirits.
Do you also do mocktails?
Yeah.
For the
So I also stick to the non-alcoholic.
No, it's
For the
important.
non-alcoholic drinkers.
Balance, like you said.
Yes.
We can't leave the people who don't like alcohol out of the
that's
equation.
true. Yeah.
Yummy. No, Gary, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Guys, please be sure to check out his Instagram page. He's made us some beautiful Christmas cocktails. We hope you had a jam. Mabel, how do you feel?
I'm feeling so good. Is it still hot outside?
I don't think so. It's pretty cold in here now.
I'm so cool right now. I think the cocktail did the most. And the shot as well. So
And we'll definitely make a couple more
please.
Great.
after the show.
It's been great having you, and I hope you took notes out there. But if you're just joining us now, you can check out our YouTube channel. I mean, you'll find everything here from the start, the ingredients that were in the drinks, and just he ran us through the whole process, so you can catch up, and you might just be the cool host this Christmas.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll be right back after the break. We have more exciting things coming up.